we're getting in breaking inputs. In fact, the US president has just now issued a statement saying both Israel and Iran have violated the ceasefire in the Middle East. And this is being reported by Reuters. Remember, the US president is all set to head to the NATO summit. And shortly before arriving at the NATO summit, or departing rather for the NATO summit, the US president has shared a few words with regards to the ceasefire violation that has taken place. Donald Trump, remember, had been boasting about how a ceasefire had been brokered by the US and Qatari mediation. This was earlier during the day, and now soon after, when the violations took place both on the Iranian and the Israeli side, we have the statement coming in from the US president. He's also gone on to say that Israel and Iran both have violated the ceasefire, and this is how the Middle East is also bearing the brunt. He added that Iran's nuclear capacities are gone and that Tehran will never rebuild its nuclear program. Donald Trump being very confident that the uranium stockpile also perhaps has been done away with, when he's saying that Tehran's nuclear program has been done away with. He's also said that he's not happy with Israel and Iran, before adding that he's really unhappy with Israel. So a very crucial statement coming out from the US president, who's also indicated his unhappiness with Israel. Remember, because when he had asked for that ceasefire, he said that it should not be violated by both sides. In fact, he had given an extra window to Israel before urging Iran to put an end to the conflict first, and then Israel. So there was a total of a 24-hour window that had been given to both the countries, but none refused to step backwards. And now that statement coming in from the US president as he arrives at the NATO summit. Remember, the NATO summit is going to be extremely crucial because it is the EU which is also conducting high-level talks with Iran. The Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has been in touch with the European Union. How the NATO looks at the ongoing Israel-Iran conflict is going to be equally critical. Can NATO afford to also divert its attention to this conflict at a time when the Russian president is threatening the boundaries of the NATO allies, and there is a prolonged conflict already going on in Ukraine? It is the new dilemma now, not just for the US president, but for NATO as well. But most importantly, the US president has now condemned not just Iran, but also Israel, given that both the countries have not been able to ply to the ceasefire that he claimed to have brokered in with the help of Qatar as well. He has also gone on to say that Tehran will never be able to rebuild its nuclear program and that Iran's nuclear capabilities are gone. A very confident US president saying that. Is he saying that after a crucial intelligence report being shared with him? Remember, the National Security Council meet has been taking place on a daily basis with the president presiding over it. There were also reports indicating that a damage assessment of the Fordo nuclear plant will be shared with him. Where is the uranium stockpile of Iran? All of that is perhaps information that is very much with the US president, and perhaps after assessing all of that information, is the US president making that statement when he's saying that Iran's nuclear capacities are totally gone? Is he saying this after intel tip-offs from the US intel agencies? There is supposed to be a lot of intelligence sharing taking place, not just by the United States, but by Israel as we speak. And apart from that, he's also condemned Israel for not being able to ply to the ceasefire. Most importantly, this is the timing of his statement that is standing out because of the NATO summit that will be taking place. The EU, of course, urging for a de-escalation in the entire conflict, urging for dialogue and diplomacy to take place.